Welcome to Burl Sports 1958 Complete Set Group Break. This is Justin Burleson. Some of my buddies call me Burl. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for buying into the break. Thanks for bearing with me. Also, please bear with my voice. If it cracks up, it's because I'm recovering from a bit of sinus trouble here. But without any further ado, we'll get started. A couple of new breakers, so here's how it goes. If you're viewing on my website here, you can see this. If you want to interact with us, nobody seems to ever really care to brag when they get hits or anything, but you can chat here if you click the social stream function. But I've pulled a, let's see, pulled a list of everybody who's in the break. So however many spots you bought, that's how many times your name's here. We'll copy and paste this into random.org's list randomizer. You can go to random.org and go to list randomizer to play around with that sometime if you want, or read a bit about their randomization. Yeah, if you open here somewhere. But again, we'll copy paste here the list of how many entries you bought. We will randomize this list 3 times. That way it's nice and shuffled up. And then the third one will be the one that sticks. Then we'll copy paste from random.org right next to this checklist. If your name's first, you'll get card number 1. If your name's second, you'll get card number 2, number 3, and so forth. Now, one note in the 1958 set, there's no card number 145. So, if you get number 145, oh, you can't see that. Let me make that big for you. Okay, so if you get card 145, that's actually the 145th card in the break. So that's card 146. So after number 145, remember we're off one mark each. So the 146th card in the break is actually Don McMahon. 148 is Billy Consolo. So the 149th card is actually card 150, Mickey Mantle. So just wanted to point that out so there's no confusion. You know exactly what you're getting. All right. So without any further delay, already delayed a few days on you, so thanks again for bearing with me on that. But we will copy paste. All right. Copy. Go to random.org's list randomizer. Paste there. We will randomize once. Randomize twice. And this last time will be the one that sticks, so that's 3 times. Alright, so we'll copy. We'll paste right next to our checklist, and I'll make it nice and big where everybody can see. Delete these extra cells up top so we're all lined up. Alright. Okay. Nice and big there. So, again, we won't read all 494 cards. We'll look at, about 30 hits here. Stars, minor stars, key cards. And we'll read those, and then I'll post the full results on my website and send you a link right after this. So, here we go. Card number 1, Ted Williams, goes to Pat Gillespie. There's Ted. The next hit we'll look at is number 5, which is Willie Mays, goes to James Hook. The next hit we'll look at is number 30, Hank Aaron, goes to Craig Harris. Next one we'll look at is 47, which is kind of the key rookie in the set, Roger Maris. That goes to Andre. PSA 4 Maris. Next up, we have card 52, which is Roberto Clemente. That goes to Greg G. There you go, Greg. And next up, we have card number 70. Whoops, sorry about that. That goes to Nathan Lindgren. That's the Al Kaline. Next up, we have card 71, which is the Dodgers team card. Goes to Charlie Bailey. Next card we'll look at is number 88, Duke Snider. Goes to Bradley O'Connor. Next up, card 101, Bobby Richardson. Goes to Andre. Next up, we'll look at the Mickey Mantle, which is card number 150, but is the 149th card in the break because there's no card 145. So you see we go 144, 146. Alright, so the 149th card in the break goes to Andre. Mickey Mantle. Two nice hits for you this time, Andre. Next card we'll look at is card 187. It goes to Pat. Oh, sorry. 187. Sandy Koufax goes to Jeffrey Sly. Next up, card 246, which is the Yankees team card. And that is the 245th card in the break. Goes to Gary White. Next up, we've got card number 270, which is the 269th card in the break. Also goes to Andre. Next up, we've got card 285. Frank Robinson also goes to Andre. Wow, Andre. Looks like you hit it big this time. Next up, card 288. Harmon Killebrew goes to John Rader. Let's see, card 307 is next. Brooks Robinson goes to Mike Yelfman. Next up, we have card 310, which is the 309th card in the break. Ernie Banks goes to Jeff Franklin. Jeff was one of the winners of our free spots in this break. So not a bad hit, Jeff. Remember, everybody, make sure you get in on those. We had about, I believe it was 45 entrants this time around. Follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/BurlSports. That way you make sure you're tuned in for giveaways. Next up, we have card 320. Whitey Ford goes to Nathan Lindgren. Then we have Slugger Supreme, which is card 321. Goes to Joseph Desario. Then card 343, which is Orlando Cepeda's rookie card. Goes to John Rader. Then we have card 370. Yogi Berra goes to Andre. Card 375. Pee Wee Reese goes to Jeff Johnson. Next we have card 418, which is the World Series batting foes, Mantle Aaron. So 418 goes to Pat Gillespie. Then we have 436, which is the Fence Busters, Mays and Snyder card. Goes to Gabe Billig. Another 10 hits or so we're going to look at. Next up we have card 440, Ed Matthews. Goes to Angelo Torello. Now we're getting into the high numbers here. So we've got some of our all-star cards here left to round out the break. We got card 476, Stan Musial, which is the 475th card in the break. Oh, Jeffrey, you sent me an email about how to pronounce your last name, and I've forgotten already. So I'm not gonna butcher it, but I'll just say, Jeffrey, here's your Stan Musial card. I'll thumb back through my emails and find that. That way, I can say your name right next time around. Next up, we have card 485, Ted Williams. That's the 484th card in the break. Goes to Andre. Again, a lot of these high numbers could be considered hits, but hey, we're not going to look at all of them. But I will post the full results here in just a few minutes after we're done. And I'll send out an email when that's finished. Next card is 486, Willie Mays. Goes to Joseph Desario. Next up, we have 487, Mickey Mantle. Goes to Pat Gillespie. PSA 5 example of the Mantle all-star high number here. We have card 488, Hank Aaron. Goes to Greg G. Two more cards here, last two in the set. We've got 494, which also goes to Jeffrey. It's the Warren Spahn All-Star. And then the last card in the set, 495, Herb Score, goes to Greg G. All right, that'll do. That'll wrap us up here for our 1958 Topps Complete Set group break. I will get these shipped out here in the next couple of days, and make sure to check my updated calendar. I did update the dates on a couple of breaks due to some family travel and things like that I've got coming up. But thanks again. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for buying in. And have a great Sunday afternoon. Go watch some football.